My name is Hannah O'Neill, and I'm an associate professor here at Montserrat for the animation concentration. We are super excited about our new concentration, animation, starting in fall 2023. Here at Montserrat, concentrations are kind of like majors. The animation concentration focuses on motion and how you apply motion to art. There's an industry around animation, which we also learn a lot about in our classes. But the main focus is really to understand how things move and how to apply that both in physical animation, like on paper and stop motion, but also digitally, such as 2D digital animation as well as 3D digital animation. So lots of folks are familiar with animation. You probably know a number of films and TV series, perhaps you know some video games, and that all applies as well. We learn about how to make animated films, how to make animated series, and how to apply animation to games. So in the animation concentration, we have a number of required courses. We have a set of 3 core courses, Animation 1, Animation 2, and Animation 3. And each progressive step of animation introduces students to new aspects, building on each other to get a deeper and deeper understanding of how animation works. We start with the foundation, animation principles. Then we move into understanding the plethora of types of animations that you can apply your foundational understanding to. And then we have students take all of that information and apply it to a single project over the course of the semester for Animation 3. And in addition to that, we also want to get students used to the different phases of film creation, because animation is film. And that is pre-production and post-production. So we're diving into how to prepare for production and how to take production and make it super cohesive and beautiful and sparkly and finished. And then finally we wrap it all up with the animation senior thesis. So we take everything you've learned over the course of the 4-year program and apply it to a year-long or semester-long animated film project or other related animated project. Something that I really love about this new concentration is that we give a special focus on working as a team. So while you can be an independent film and animation creator, you're almost always going to find yourself out in the wild being a professional working with other people. Animators especially tend to find themselves on teams. And so something that we felt very passionately about when we made this new concentration is to make sure that students got that experience. So in almost all of our required classes, there's going to be a little bit of that collaborative aspect. Some classes more than others, but it's really important to learn those soft skills around communicating and being able to work with people in multiple ways. We've had students come out of the animation program who have had a lot of freelance or internship opportunities. Some students have found themselves at Disney, Sesame Street, Leica Studios, and other smaller and more local places as well. So there are a lot of jobs available for animators out there. There's the obvious ones, you know, making film, working with feature film, working with TV series. You can also find a job animating for video games. And there's a lot of, in case folks weren't aware, there's a lot of local game companies as well as larger AAA game companies out there that are all looking for animators and people who understand motion. But there's also jobs located for folks who are interested in motion graphics. So motion graphics more and more have started to look for character animators. So not just folks that can move text or shapes as you would generally see in a motion graphic piece, but moving characters specifically. So, and that is the sweet spot for most of our animators here at Montserrat, is making those stories, making those characters come to life. So you can find jobs doing motion graphic, both short films for motion graphic companies, but also advertising. In addition to ads, there's a place for infographics. So infographics traditionally have been still images, but more and more infographics have become these moving images that give you even more information, and companies are really interested in grabbing people's attention. Something that grabs people's attention more than anything is movement. And so when you train yourself in how to move things in the most interesting way and how to make the best story with movement, that's animation. If you're interested in the animation program, just send me an email at hannahO'Neill@montserrat.edu, or you can contact the admissions office directly. So we hope you'll want to bring your story to life here at Montserrat College.